everyone, it's Laura Meyer here, and welcome back to season 2 of Common Mistakes. I know it's been a sec. I've been in the process of moving cross country, but I am back and ready to hit you with several episodes and common mistakes that I'm seeing across many Amazon seller accounts. Today, we're going to discuss one of the most controversial tactics when it comes to Amazon, which I see as a common mistake of not sending external traffic to Amazon. All right, well, let's get into the dirty details here. So, in the last few years, Amazon has really demonstrated a clear focus on encouraging sellers to drive external traffic to their platform. Amazon, in a lot of ways, grew their own platform through affiliate marketing, and they clearly see an advantage to giving brands a motivation to sending traffic to their own website. Well, of course, the pushback for many brands is, well, maybe they have better margins on their D2C. They don't want to cannibalize their D2C site. And while this can very well be true, there are many advantages to being open-minded to sending traffic to Amazon. Some of the ways that Amazon's work to encourage brands to send traffic is through the brand referral bonus, which is a newer program that rolled out last year. And I'll put a link to the blog post we wrote about it so you can learn a little bit more about the details there. But also with the Amazon affiliate program and Amazon influencer program, these are really fantastic as an added bonus when you are engaging with influencers to push your product and promote buying it on Amazon. Many sellers believe that Amazon's algorithm actually now is starting to reward sellers for driving external traffic. We have done a deep study on what's been happening with TikTok influencers specifically. Amazon now has their own TikTok store. And we've been able to see that BSRs are increasing, indexing for keywords are increasing, and overall visibility on the platform are really benefiting brands and the products that they're looking to promote. So in other words, implementing a strategy for driving external traffic to Amazon can do a lot for your brand as well as drive sales on the channel. The additional sales are, in a way, going to help subsidize and even potentially improve your ACoS on Amazon, because how their algorithm works, right, is the more units you sell, the more visibility they give you. And so starts the snowball effect. And external traffic is just one of those many levers that you can tap into to drive performance on and off Amazon. All right, so number one common mistake here as it pertains to external traffic is being closed-minded to sending external traffic to Amazon. Brands will push back to this recommendation because they have better margins on their D2C, they don't want to cannibalize their D2C, or they're worried that they might upset some of their other retail partners if we're encouraging external traffic to Amazon. But the reason I push back on this is because, number one, Amazon is the number one shopping search engine in the US, and in some global markets, it's beginning to lead the way. And number two, Amazon PPC is becoming more and more expensive. And if that's going to be your only lever to getting visibility within Amazon's algorithm, you're quite frankly, you're going to spend a fortune. And if you continue that route, you could get to the top, but we've seen the best results when you take a multi-faceted approach to either launching a new product or relaunching a product to get more traction, so that you can achieve the best BSR possible on Amazon. So why do I love influencers as it pertains to external traffic? Well, number one, Amazon has the wonderful Amazon affiliate program. So now Amazon is helping both the seller and the influencer, because Amazon is the one paying out the influencer, and the rates have changed a bit starting at the beginning of 2020. But this helps motivate the influencer to want to participate. Now, as a brand, you of course still have to pay the engagement fee with the influencer, but then there's upside and motivation for them to sell more units because Amazon can help pay them out. The second mistake I see when it comes to external traffic is not being strategic about where you're sending that traffic. There are a lot of places that you can potentially send external traffic. So some brands will build a unique landing page where, say, you have to enter in an email address to then get a promo code that you can use on Amazon. That way they can still do lead capture or add that information into some of their targeting audiences. This approach can be beneficial, but the downfall of it, of course, is it adds friction to the purchase and you'll likely have drop off. The other place that you can send traffic is you can send it to your beautiful Amazon storefront. The benefit of this is Amazon does allow you to create source tags so that you can have an idea of what traffic is coming to your storefront and if that influencer or external source was a significant traffic driver. The conversion rates and backing that up is a little complicated. But once again, if you are doing this, you really have to make sure that your storefront is top notch and that your storefront is optimized to be selling and pushing the product that the influencer or external marketing media is pushing. So, you wouldn't launch a new product and not have that new product featured on the storefront homepage or on the subpage that you may be driving that traffic. In my opinion, honestly, I know this is probably going to be controversial, but I honestly think that the best landing page is going directly to the product detail page. It is somewhat of a black hole because there's not a great way to track the performance of the influencer. One of the ways that we internally like to track it is, of course, we are tracking the number of sessions going to the product detail page on the days and the 72 hours after the influencer post. But we also take a look at the number of new to brand purchases that happened in that period. So really, you have to decide internally what's best for you, your business, and the reports that you're putting together for your peers or leadership team. But at the end of the day, I think the best practice is sending that external traffic just straight to the product detail page. Mistake number 3 here. So in somewhat contrast to number 2, you do have to measure your performance. Now, with Amazon and external traffic, there is a bit of a estimation that has to happen. But why this is important is you do need to justify that this works for your product and it works for your business. So one of the best ways that I like to track performance is using the Amazon attribution tool. This does give you data and insight into how the influencer or external channels are impacting your Amazon sales. But another way I like to break it out too is, at least in the beginning, as you're validating those external traffic partners, to make sure that you have a control group or control set of data. So having realistic sales data where there, say, are no influencers, no earned media spots, and then compare it to a similar week and seeing what that lift looks like. I also, in the ramp up period of working with these influencers, or like I said, other external marketing sources, is to test them one at a time. This will really give you an indicator of who the star performers are. And then you have the option to re-engage with them. And there's no question that, especially with influencer marketing, the more regularly you engage with that influencer and actually become more of a brand ambassador rather than a one post pony. Kidding. Okay, bad joke, like one trick pony. Anyways, you're going to see a better ROI and engagement with their community because it's repetitive, and now they see that it's much more genuine rather than the jaded consumer who knows, like, okay, they got paid X number of dollars to endorse this product. Do I really trust it? What's going on here? So you absolutely have to keep track of things like your BSR, your traffic, and of course your sales. But I do tend to use sessions as a really good indicator of, did this influencer actually spark interest that the audience was intrigued enough to actually go to our product detail page. Because once they're there, it's really up to your product, your optimization to be the one selling the product. Mistake 4, as it pertains to external marketing traffic, is I think earned media or paid media placements are so underrated. So what I mean by this is there's all of these publications that create these listicles, editorial recommendations, and yes, some of them are organically created, but truth be told, a lot of them are earned media spots where they still have to be aligned with the brand. It has to be genuine for their consumer. But these brands are paying for these placements, not only through the affiliate kickback that they give these publications, but also in terms of a general placement fee. And I've seen this be a tremendous driver for traffic. And having that traffic go to Amazon just ultimately results in better conversion rates than it would your D2C. The average American right now has an Amazon account, a good majority are Prime. And the likelihood of them checking out with your product on Amazon is just so much higher than your own D2C. I know that's hard to hear. You've probably spent tens of thousands, if not millions, on your own D2C to make it convertible and beautiful. But Amazon is still the name of the game. And as I said earlier, you do want to build that flywheel so that you have better visibility on the #1 shopping search engine in the country. The 5th mistake here I see with external traffic is when that external traffic comes, really lean into driving sales by being open with promotional pricing. I like to run flash sales when I know we have a big influencer marketing campaign running, because once again, the goal of doing this is to increase the number of new to brand customers that we're acquiring. And yes, the influencers are there, or the earned media there is in place for the quote cool factor, the marketing factor. But price is still a huge motivator to getting people to try new products. And if they feel like it's special to them or unique to them, once again, they may be more inclined to buy and try your product. The other reason for this is it just throws fuel on the fire to selling more units, boosting your BSR, which in return could increase the number of keywords you're indexed for and just help you get grander visibility within Amazon's algorithm. Because once again, if you're not on the first page of Amazon, no one's finding your product. Thanks for joining me today in my quick little tidbit on external marketing and the common mistakes associated. If you're interested in learning more about Envision Horizons or our Amazon analytics platform, My Horizons, feel free to check out the links below or go to our website, envisionhorizons.com. Catch you next time.